Mr. Eggplant presents...
Alright, let's just head into this Boralus, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Oh my.
And I'm going to try to do some commentary for this. I know some people have asked. As you can see, the affixes there is Earthquake, and I believe that is Bursting.
The slobber knocker.
And yes, Slobber Knocker indeed.
Where's the other guy? There he is.
So this one was actually kind of fun. I really like Boralus. It's very easy. That's one reason I like it. A lot of cool packs, a lot of interesting fights.
Slobber knocker?
Luckily, I don't have to actually heal him or, you know, tank them. So of course it's easy when I have to just do big deeps, as they say. But this is a full guild group. We've got a Ret Pally, Marksman Hunter. We've got Nerfo as our Demon Hunter.
We don't have a way to...
Tank is Blood DK, which is Cabron, which is Glitchy.
Oh, me neither.
And we have
the highest I've done is a 6.
highest he's done is a 6.
No, I mean like in terms of amount. What is... I know what it is, I'm just stupid.
Use your words, Glitchy.
No on these guys.
Monster? Got it.
What's down right now? But
And the build that I'm currently using, guys, is my regular raid build. And as you guys can see, it still does pretty well for both single target and AoE.
Did I overlap on accident there? Because I could have sworn I saw the little waves from Iron Mark. But no, not.
I don't really know what happens. This is a lot of damage.
And we've got JB there, as always, as our healer. He's our fearless leader when it comes to our Mythic Plus groups. He makes it easy for sure. He does his homework.
Doing these first. Are they not bursting? They are bursting.
it's done.
And dead.
I'm doing it a moment. So these guys on the left is what I'm talking about.
We're not in combat.
Fuck them.
What he said.
Oh, but the guys behind them sure came. And they
There we
came
go.
anyways.
Laser Matrix OP.
I nearly blew them all up. I forgot that we had bursting.
Okay.
That would have been hilarious for the video, guys, I won't lie. It's probably what I'm saying right there.
Oh, really? Is it not that bad anymore?
No, it's bad.
It's bad. It's just that either's good. You know,
I've been doing 27 heals per second. 27k heals per second.
27.
Yeah, JB, psh,
It's okay though.
They're saying I don't have to hold back.
and that's not what he's saying,
Yes,
but
that's
you know.
right. There are instances where I would say not to.
But, be sure to let me know. You'll know. You'll be laying on the
We'll
ground
all
then.
be dead, actually.
Yeah, oh yeah, here, let me know.
Shout with a heavy slash.
Alright, so as we get ready for this first boss here,
What'd you do there?
the one nice thing about our group comp is that I'm probably going to get the noose and the follow, or the gaze, is that we like to laugh about in raid. Because it tends to choose... Oh man, I really gotta turn them down a little bit.
What's up?
There we go.
Mm.
It tends to choose the
Oh, stop wiggling! Stop wiggling!
the ranged players,
You
which I
crusher?
believe, if I
Jesus
remember
Christ.
right, in this fight, it also picks
I was
JB,
really
which is our healer,
afraid
which
that
is
it
really
sucked,
unfortunate.
too, 'cause it was
But
right
luckily
next
for
to the
us,
wall.
he is not on his paladin, he is on his druid and does
Hey, thanks for the
amazing
stun,
things on there.
Whatever you did there.
Yeah, it's meta.
So one thing I would change, I would run... What is this week? This is Fortified. So yeah, I should have ran with the explosive shot.
Does
That would have been
everybody
really
know what
nice
to
to
do?
run with.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
it's gonna be on
I'm
you
very
this time.
stubborn. I did it
Oh,
all
I'm
last
not
expansion.
ranged.
I'll
Once
probably
after
do it all this
first,
expansion.
of
I do
Bongo.
not like changing talents. So I will find
So
a
that way,
talent and a build that will work
another drink.
pretty well for everything.
Something he has to run through it.
So you guys will if you guys have watched a lot of my
Timer
stuff,
gets
you'll know
really,
that
really
I'm very
spooky, I'm
stubborn
gonna
in
run
that
a good ball.
aspect.
You can go ahead.
Alright, we get started here at this first boss. As you guys can see, I do have my pet out, as I will be bloodlusting when the first bomb goes off. So right now I'm just going to kite the boss. I have to kite it through the bombs, as he'll drop down here soon. And then he, of course, after he is done gazing me, he's going to noose me, which he's going to throw it here in just a second. There it is. So now I just need to run through there, so that way I don't get hit. I can have the boss hit the bomb once he starts running at me again.
Beware.
Yeah, he does run at me again. As soon as he hits that, bam, we're lusting. There we go. So get some damage on the boss. So my job in this boss, well, not now, is to just kite him. But now, as you guys can see, he's on JB or Morphasis. So I can actually get some really good damage on the boss here. And luckily for us, you know, we don't have to worry about the extra health pool that comes with
Throw heals on me. Heals on me going.
whatever it's called. I don't remember what that FX is called, the one with the bonus health. I'm sure somebody in the comments will answer that question for me. But we're making pretty good time right now. Our goal is to obviously always chest, but we really have been trying to shoot for those 2+ chests, which spoiler alert, we do 2 chests this one, as you guys will probably see in the title. So we'll go ahead and finish up this first fight here. And even though I spent the majority of my time running the boss around, I was able to pretty much keep up with everybody in DPS, which was great. And for you guys that aren't familiar with my channel, first off, welcome. Glad to have you. Been playing Marksman Hunter for base. Well, I didn't play it. I played Survival in Dragon Soul, but other than that, I've been pretty much been playing Marksman my entire time playing the game, and I really like it. And sorry if it's really hard to hear me talking over the recording, but I am doing a dub over this.
They were like, I didn't see that.
And I know that this is a +8, as you guys can see. Pretty easy timer to at least just one chest. And there I should have walked up there, that way I wouldn't have missed out on a range issue there. But as you can see, I will cleave off of one and use my procs to do big damage to the group. So here's my aim shot that's coming up. Do about 11-12k to each one of those ads. Always good.
Watch the Tempest right here.
And see, the one nice thing about this build is that now I'm fine whenever I get to a boss. Where normally, like, if you run with some of the other stuff, it's maybe not so much. Get on there and attack them all, so that way they'll aggro and we'll be fine. Happen to pick me with the artillery as well. Normally you would run the artillery on the guys, but since this is a non-elite pack, it's really not needed.
Correct, you can just go up.
And as you can hear, JB, we're trying to figure out if they fixed this fight or this little pull yet, because sometimes all these ads would pull, or at least we think they've got it figured out. And as you guys can see, we did all right.
Onto the pack with the horse.
I don't know if we can actually.
Yeah, so like I said, we're talking about that. Make sure not get hit with quaking there. Technique.
You know? Right. I'm just doing
a SpongeBob reference there. So we'll get up and over.
Beware.
Watch it,
really easy for us.
Got the watertight shell on the caster.
And we like to go ahead and just, I think we pulled the other set of trash just to make sure it dies.
We might have gotten some of the dudes.
And those I-beams are always nice.
Yeah, just pull all that.
Much love to Nerfo there. We've been definitely helping him with his DPS recently in Raid, and he's been kicking some serious butt.
Should be coming in.
Still not beating yours truly, though. Wink, wink.
Not sure.
So, like I said, I like this this dungeon just because there's a nice mix of trash and a nice mix of bosses. So obviously there's the
I
4
think
bosses.
one of them is.
The last one is kind of a freebie, regardless of
So annoying.
you know,
Doesn't look like
regardless
the
of the
back
week,
ones are.
whether it's
Did we just drop
fortified
combat for no reason there?
or
Anybody see?
Yeah, we're on combat
what
now.
is that other one called?
No, I'm in.
I'm just looking at fortified right now, so that's all I'm seeing and all I'm thinking. I'll think about it and I'll figure it
Pouring in
out.
here?
Got to get that. That's what. Also, one thing I've
Watch out with
noticed
the
in
cannon
raid
unit
and
is.
in
No,
these
I meant we
dungeons
almost immediately-
is that the way this
Whoa.
marksman hunter build works right now, like you can get some amazing crits off
Grabbing these
early,
extra items.
and I will
Vamping?
not
Is this
pull,
gonna
I will
get
rip
heavy?
aggro off of a tank, especially like a
Oh, feel
bear
free to
tank in
drop those
raid.
right on.
I know when we were
Yeah.
working on heroic Gahoon,
Broadside, watch out.
that was an
Careful
issue
where
for
I
a
was,
while
be careful
that I
being
would
where
pull
was.
You dropped
off of
the
him
can on?
with 1 attack,
Yeah,
and he could be
it
like
does
mauling
damage
and
to them.
thrashing, and
Yeah,
it didn't matter.
JV?
I'm not sure.
Coastal? Oh, I don't want to stand in.
Make sure not get hit by all that stuff, and it also hits the spotter there.
I'm gonna
So if you
pull
guys are
more.
watching to
Yep.
get some point of view from a marksman hunter, obviously
Pulling
this is
more
the
of
perfect
these
video for you, and
side bitches.
hopefully this helps you. I hope you're enjoying it. Maybe picking
You
up
need
some
mana? No, you
some
should be good.
pointers,
Can I just
maybe,
walk
maybe
out
things I'm doing
after
wrong even.
bursting fades? Just,
That way that maybe you could even help me.
Okay. This part is gonna be fun.
And this is what's awesome on this fight. So she doesn't get one of her main abilities
Watch out,
if she
Funko.
is slowed or rooted.
Thank you for the
Which Tar Trap is perfect for that. As you guys can see, it's underneath her, and then she doesn't do one of her abilities. So if you're a marksman hunter on this fight, or just a hunter in general, definitely be throwing down your Tar Trap under the boss. It saves so much time. And as you guys can see here, I stand way far away, but yet still within range of my healer. That way I can just pelt them and spray them down.
Yeah, I can't. That's.
And then we're just making sure that cannon comes out. They'll go pick up the cannon, shoot it off there.
I think this is safe.
Oh, I got
And
fucking
he's
knocked
dead.
into it. My bad. Came right back.
Must survive.
I'm sorry, I forgot the cannon had been knocked
He
back.
learned
That's on
today.
me.
But we are just
Ooh, that
fine.
was close.
So
My
as you
bad,
guys
my
can see,
bad.
she was dishing out a lot of damage because of her ability that I didn't have my Tar Trap under her. So definitely an error on my part.
You
I
apart?
should have done that before.
Kind of
But, you know,
trying to catch up.
we are adapting and overcoming. I think if
Yeah,
I
my
remember right, we
apologies.
only have like
Good.
2 or 3 deaths, or
We're
maybe
good.
three or 4 at most in this fight on this run. So
We'll
it's not bad.
survive.
And like I said, we're a guild
I'll
that
wait
doesn't
for the
normally do a
exposure
lot of
for
high
somebody
mythic
else to get
pluses,
it,
which
so
I
it
really
doesn't
wouldn't
happen.
consider an 8 high as well. But we're definitely trying to get people to push towards the 10s, 11s, 12s of the world,
Oh, I see.
which we've been doing 10s pretty regularly.
Until
Not
they
necessarily
die,
on
so
time,
everything will-
unfortunately, but we're at least getting that free 380 or 385 item out of our chest, which is our goal right now as we push to the next
Touching.
raid tier, which will be
I learned
out,
my lesson.
well,
Right.
the new patch will be out December 11th, but the new raid will be out in 2019,
Need to see it once, twice.
which is exciting. Hard to believe we're
Try
already
not to get- I'm
a
sorry,
whole,
JB, but
almost a
you're
whole content
good.
patch done.
better than the cannon shy.
I'm okay with
So
that.
throw my Tar
Yeah,
Trap
yeah.
down there to get some more damage. And as you guys can see by the damage meter, Marksman's doing pretty well for being a quote bad spec, bad class. We're doing all right. You'll see our DPS go
Man,
way up
I
if
have
we can
to
get some
do it,
nice crits
too.
down here at the end.
Fucking grab the
So,
cannon. and I'm
Nicely
like,
done, guys.
why don't I usually grab this as a tank? Whatever.
So this little bit here is one of my favorite pulls of this entire. Well, the third boss is my
We got-
favorite
this is
boss. This
proximity
pull
right
is
now,
one of my
damage-based.
favorites.
Memory serves.
So we're gonna go up there and pop that. Get back on my spectral tiger.
There you go.
Choose.
What a weird.
Grabbing.
And the
these
one nice thing,
dudes,
it's
and
really
the
easy to
giant
dodge the
thing.
bananas. Although I'm sure I hit a banana at one point during this video.
Watch out,
Yeah,
that slam
that
is
slam's
flaming.
gonna
Careful,
hurt.
careful, careful.
Don't want to get hit by that. And as a marksman hunter, especially if you have a lot of mastery, you can pretty much
Tiger.
outrange that roar
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
roar
So
right
I
here.
just stand back, and as long as I'm not taking excess damage
Oh,
for no
yeah.
reason, I shouldn't have to worry about getting heals or anything.
No, we're good.
As you can see there, I have aggro, so hopefully I can get that off there.
Sorry, Death
Ink
Caress.
defense.
Death Caress doesn't do that much. I'll reposition him after.
So
the,
we've had
Nah,
a
it's
few
not my fault,
mishaps,
JB.
but we've
No,
got
no,
through them,
that was,
which is great.
He healed me like
As
10%.
JB's trying to
And I
get
had
me
blasted
killed
the
with
giant
these
dude, so
bananas.
I could have just hit him just a little bit harder, dude.
So we should be able. So
Or,
I
that
believe
was it.
he had just made the point to say, "Oh, I'm just going to stand next to Greeley because
I just
There
gotta
you
stand
go.
with Greeley.
just stand with me because I can outrange it."
Yeah.
I believe Marksman Hunter
Yeah,
has
just
the highest range in the
option that I
or in
have
the game
is
right
not
now,
Tons of
especially
damage.
with high
But
We're
mastery.
just
I should've
positioned a
just
little poorly on this,
My bad.
but it's all good.
But well, I mean, we're about 15 minutes
I
in, I
always feel like
believe,
that pool goes really
and we're
early in,
doing
but I
really
don't
well.
know
And as I said, guys, we do hit a
No, it's good.
two
It's a
chest.
good
We
pull.
a two chest with a couple of percent to spare,
like
which was
where
great.
to grab it.
So
is
then we
the
ended up
funny
getting a
part.
10 out of this. I don't remember what I get though.
Drunk.
No, I got Shrine of the Storms because funny thing,
did?
guys,
I
I was
still
actually
lag over
going to record
I did
the.
like
I did start recording the video of our plus 10, and IDC and my internet just like dies.
Where's
So
the giant?
unfortunately, the group four-manned the second boss, which arguably the hardest boss in there, and waited around like 40 minutes for me to come back. I pretty much killed my own key. I was kind of sad about that.
It's like
But we
3
got that plus 10 fat loot.
Slam, going down the hole. Careful.
And he's dead. There's another dead. Another death, but it's just a nerfo, so it's alright.
I was flying over.
So we
him,
can
he stunned me
watch out for
there.
that terrifying roar. And as you guys could see, since
Oh,
I had
yeah,
all
that's just
my...
fine. Stop that fear.
I had some
Okay.
shields there
We have
because I
one
have
today.
all my defensive
Trying
traits.
to point him away.
Which
Careful
A
with the
lot of
slam.
people have stopped farming AP, and I
Okay,
don't
so
really
we're gonna go
farm it,
towards the-
but
where
I
we came
do,
from, so you
you
can
know,
turn the
like
corner.
small bits of AP every day. I do
Should
my
be good.
my expeditions every week.
Okay.
I just get what I get from raid. I'll do a few of the
Let me know when
missions
I'm-
on my mission board, but other than
Slam
that,
it up.
other than doing the 4 quests per
Nah, I feel
per
like I
chest,
Clean
that's
up
it.
these
I
places a
don't
lot
do
more.
anything
Myself
else.
on pos-
And
I mean,
I keep up, and I'm actually like
Falling to
number
people.
5 on my server for
Yeah,
AP.
man, if you
My
go-
neck
No,
my
you're
neck in this one I
fine.
believe is roughly 30, and
In terms of
I'm 32
where
now
to be
as of
where I-
me
when I
doing
grab it.
recording the voiceover.
This hallway is always super if
Be mana after
You
this.
always need
Oh,
mana,
oh,
JB. It's because
You
all
can,
those fat
uh,
HPS he does.
pull After.
Gonna pull the giant.
Pull now.
Watch the slam here. Come on, jump
He's
the
gonna
fence.
he's gonna
I'm
come for
on
me.
Hey, bro.
Oh, JB,
I'm staying over here.
he's gonna watch
Turn
this and
corner for LOS.
be so upset at
Uh,
himself.
Beware.
Haha. I don't know if I needed to do that. Probably didn't. But I mean,
No,
when am I going to
around.
use
Keep them more.
Cheetah other than maybe like the
Did I
3rd or
fuck up?
4th boss?
No,
So,
going got you.
no
he was
harm,
just
no
like-
foul, for sure.
Just right on the cusp of not getting through.
Did the giant just like get confused? For a
Yes,
half
he
a
did.
second there,
Yes,
or
he did.
Anybody see that? No.
So we just continue to move on. This was, I was really kind of sad we didn't do
Can I pull
more
this guy and the next fight?
this
Yeah.
week that we're
Oh,
doing
you
right now.
are?
These were really easy affixes.
I'm stunned.
Tyrannical. There we go, guys. There was the other one. It's fortified and tyrannical.
Building up a
It took me
storm
what,
if I
15 minutes? I think we just passed like 18 minutes in the
storming,
video,
Bark should have
and I
ended.
finally
Ow.
remembered.
AMS
Tyrannical, there we go.
Yeah, I can't just roll.
So you got to make sure and silence the Tempest.
Oh, you little bastards.
Vamping.
Somebody else got it, so there we go.
Almost
That's
done.
what we need.
Mm.
And
That was
one
good.
thing I always do in these is if I need to move, you better believe I'm
Is there
going to
any way
be
to avoid
making
the
sure I
rotting
have
wounds?
a
Is it
steady
really-
aim or a
think so.
steady shot just going.
And, a kite
And I
just
usually
come
start
on.
it
Oh,
before I start
goodbye.
moving. That way, like, there's no wasted movement.
I am not in combat with anyone.
We're just double checking there if we're in combat with anything because of
You
the laser matrix that
No,
Nerfo is
actually.
using. Because unfortunately, it
back.
is kind of
No, we're
rough.
good. Try to put the crap
Yep.
on top of him.
So we ran it away. Yeah.
Well, I was.
Really, the
Thank you
new
very
boss.
Greeley's the new boss, right? If I'm the boss, we're in trouble.
Hey, Nerfo's bringing it right at you too.
I got nowhere to go.
They'll figure it out
They
eventually.
know how fast the rate of fire
But as we
was.
get up closer here to
Right
the
outside
the
the
third
last
boss, got
level.
a couple of packs of trash. I think 3 to be exact. I mean, a couple can be 3, right?
Hello?
Right? No?
Oh. Okay, I just lagged a little bit there. I was like, why am I not?
So I want to make sure, and I believe we were supposed to
Storming?
work on the poison guys
Boss should be
first.
turning the
That's at least how
corner
I
some points too,
think
so I'm
that
gonna
we
back
should,
up
should
just a
be
tad.
killing those
Even though he
first.
resets.
Because all the other stuff is easier to dodge.
Beware.
Vamping?
Haha, you missed. I don't know how he missed, but he's just good, I guess. So I'm a little bit behind DPS wise, but you
Yeah,
guys will
messing
see I'm
the
going to catch up here real quick. I'm
property.
actually behind
Beware.
Glitch right now,
Pull it off again.
No, but
which does stink. That happens every once in a while, especially if I get targeted early.
And stop further
But
applications.
again, as you can see, I'm number 2, caught right back up, and I believe we're going to get ready to pull another pack here soon.
Yeah, getting hit hard.
So that person that
It's
I
the
had
lead
been
one. They're not
focusing
the
that entire time was the last one to die.
You don't
How
know.
hilarious is that?
Poison.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, can I
stacks
grab these?
up to 5 so quick.
Sweet and cream. So I'm
Hopefully
gonna
we don't pull the
runic
boss there.
warp. I
We'll
got very
see.
little aggro on these, be careful.
Here comes the commander. So I always pick
Oh,
that
that was a
next
weird choice.
invader. Start stacking up my aim shot,
Rune
or
weapons
my
out.
steady aim, I should say, for my next aim shot. So I'll multi-shot, then I'll aim shot. That way I can have the buff where it bounces around. That's the
me
goal
storm.
there. So you'll see it as I do that. So I'll start steady shotting until I get my proc and I have 5 stacks on
2
something.
seconds on storm.
Then I will do my multi-shot,
Do it.
which unfortunately I didn't there, but that was more of a judgment call because it had been like 8 casts. So I just got really
Yeah,
unlucky.
maxing for application.
So I'll do it again here.
Well, I
I'll
think the
get
guy might have just
steady
died the
shot,
moment I
steady
did
shot,
that.
steady shot.
Not bad. No, he used it.
Yeah, and I went ahead and just
stops a little
said
bit
just
of
to
it,
cast
not
it at
much.
that point. And unfortunately there I did get one. So then I'll do that, and then I'll do my multi-shot, and then I'll do my aim shot. That's pretty much my entire AoE. I just did the rapid fire there for whatever reason.
Beware.
I don't have a rhyme or reason for doing that. But for those of you guys that are still watching, I'm really excited for 8.1, and I've been reading a lot of things about different
Come with
different
a little
traits, the new
aggro.
Azerite traits, and I
careful.
did find some great information for you guys that I will have a video out for that as soon as 8.1 becomes live, or I get on the PTR to where I can actually make a video about it. And assuming things
shit?
don't change. Nerfo's trying to kill me over here.
Rush me like 100 yards away.
So I pulled
Trying to
pulled a.
You must
I
have got
did.
a large crit on that guy.
You are right, sir.
What's the boss?
I didn't see how
ready to
much it
turn?
was, but you can always tell. Like I'll just rip aggro from him, and you can see
I
by
pull
my
right after?
DPS there that I got a big crit. We're just gonna clear up to get to the third boss here. See,
Ready
like
for him to
75k
die,
just
and
because
then
he was below 20%.
Get off me, going.
So pull that boss there. Use my pre-pot. Well, I didn't really get to pre-pot, but I
Keep in
do
mind, though,
use
waves
the
doesn't work, so
Yeah, I was gonna
the
stand.
Legion pre-pots. They
in
give you
one with
100
an
of your
AMS.
main stat. They're not bad at all. Super cheap. I would definitely suggest you guys use those in Raid and in Mythic Plus if you guys aren't using
they
a
nerf the
pre-pot.
wave?
Especially because pre-pots are expensive,
know.
even though I'm an alchemist, so it's not that bad. But it's a great alternative, and
It's not
something
spec
is
though,
better
right?
than nothing,
probably,
always.
so yeah.
Watch out with his
So
front.
yeah, on this I always just kind of stand back.
eat
That
the
way,
next
whenever
one
the
with
ice patches
a
hit,
ice
they
bomb.
don't hit close to the melee. That's kind of my goal.
Can you
so
guys
I
still DPS, sir?
Still
Melee?
do the exact same
Looks
Let's
good.
do it.
rotation, quote unquote, that I do for Raid.
Now probably not. Willowing him.
So I get my aim shot there. Doing 46k on those, which soon, once it gets below 20%, they'll be doing a lot more. Hopefully we'll see a nice crit here soon.
Beware.
So we got another one of the patches going down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Alright, he's going to throw his wall up here
Anybody
soon.
else see that weird shit?
So I'm in a safe
was that?
spot for that. Do my aim shot.
Ice bounding.
Kaboom!
Just get
Aw,
into a better-
still only 49. That sucks. Get another aim shot in there before he dies, maybe? There's an 85. So as you guys can see on the timer, we have 11 minutes, 10 seconds left.
Return to sender.
Doing pretty good.
I'll suffer my pain.
So this is one of those fights where I will be bringing my pet out for the last platform, since we'll be lusting then.
Yes.
Let's not get hit.
Oh, we're good.
And JB will be barking out his instructions soon.
Okay.
Crack the knuckles for good luck.
Be sure to move as a unit,
Yep.
so to speak.
Move as a unit. Makes this
Alright.
boss cake.
I know I'm gonna die, so it doesn't matter.
Lies.
Alright, I'll get a couple of pops on that and then go right into the gripping terror. So,
I'm gonna get Nerfo first for UA.
hey, off me.
Damn, that
So
dude
they got that
s- s-
done.
Slam.
Going. Can you
Yep.
step away from everybody?
Just need to do that so you can
Yeah,
get
okay.
dispelled. Otherwise, it's real easy. So
Trying to give
I
you
don't
guys
like to
room.
cancel my
got
attacks
it.
often, but when I do, it's usually because I was going to die otherwise.
Slam towards the cannon. Be careful.
So I got a 51k crit on there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And as you guys can see
Going,
right now,
step
looking
away.
at my DPS done,
Gotcha.
it's a pretty good build so far.
I'm aiming to slam at the bridge.
There's not a lot of wasted
careful.
damage for sure.
There it is.
Oh, so I guess I'm duty for cannoneer work.
So we can move.
Pop, got one down.
Okay.
Get out of there. And unfortunately, I think this is where I make my blunder, to where I accidentally fall. Yep, and see, I get stuck underneath here. And of course, it's going to grab me here in a second, so I'm going to have to have them come and break me out, because
Disengaging.
the hunter,
get him out.
the hunter's so smart, long time. But luckily, we have a great healer and a great
Are we
team
done?
to turn
He
that
got
around.
he got in the water.
Oh. What?
Yep, just kind of fell through the little bit there, but we are good.
So it's
Working as
as
intended is indeed.
I will just
Slam.
leave.
It's
So
kind
we're
of
just taking up the gripping terror here.
You want us to come up there and kill the demolish?
Let me know when you're free, Nerfo.
I'm out.
So I just basically use that to use it. Like I said, no rhyme or reason. Once in a while, I'll do that to where I'll just be like, hey, I should use this, and then I do. Because, I mean, it's on my bar, I might as well
Oh,
use it.
but you're done. So it's fine.
So just letting him fix
I'm
the
out.
cannon there. Get another pop shot
Jolly
off
means
here.
I
As
gotta
soon
do
as
it.
we get over to the other
In fact, go on.
the other side, we will be pulling out our pet. In fact, I think I do it on the way. For my bloodlust, which yep, there, I do it right there. My trusty wolf, Silverfang.
Lust and just nuke the,
So we're just gonna nuke that
Not there yet. Beware.
that gripping terror there in the back and end this video.
Chris, go to the back. Chris, go to the back. Kill the
So
one
as I
with the
said,
engine back.
we two chest this, which is really awesome.
Sorry.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
know if
that's
I
okay.
die at the end. I might die at the end.
Just
We'll
give 'em the
we'll find out.
bop.
But I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys
it's
enjoyed
good,
me
right?
just doing a little bit of
Should be another
extra
demo
commentary
for
on
you.
the
There he is.
on the
I
kill,
cannot,
or on the just on the video as a whole. I really enjoy doing this, and I'll probably end up doing some more.
shouldn't matter.
As you can see, I'm a dummy, get knocked off, jump back in, all is good.
How can I-
So good luck to you guys on getting your fat loots. Hopefully you
Fire
guys,
cannon.
you know, get some great loot from Mythic
Job
Plus,
with me,
and one
Chris.
pop shot in his grill done. Nicely
Alright,
done.
gave us a
Got the
upgrade.
+2 on the 8, so that gave us the 10, which I believe was Shrine of the Storms.
Good.
That's what I'm close.
Yeah,
10.
got the 10.
Let's do a 10.
So like I said, guys, I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate you watching. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you like this.
No, but I can't use
Can't
it.
wait to talk to you,
No.
and until my next live stream or video, I'll see you later.
What's wrong?
Please don't eat anything.
Damn. Two-hand mace. I think he's
Well-
got 370.
I
That's enough.